What up, everybody? It's your boy Trippy, and I'm here with the short notice video real quick. I wanted to go ahead and give my thoughts on Robert Whittaker versus Kelvin Gastelum. This fight, sadly, has been overshadowed by, you guys all know, the boxing match between Ben Askren and Jake Paul, but I'm going to make this video brief, and I'm going to give my short breakdown and prediction on this fight. So, without further ado, let's talk about it. So Kelvin Gastelum, primarily his style is a boxer. Kelvin Gastelum has been using a lot of wrestling lately, or against Ian Heinisch at least, but there's no doubt in my mind that this fight is going to play out primarily on the feet. Kelvin Gastelum could not get Robert Whittaker down even if his life depended on it. Not saying that Robert Whittaker is he just cannot be taken down, but it's like guys who have fought in him. Derek Brunson wasn't really able to get Whittaker down and hold him down. Kelvin Gastelum hardly shoots, and whenever he does shoot, he doesn't have the best wrestling, in my opinion. I understand that's his background, but I just don't think his wrestling is good enough to hold down a guy like Robert Whittaker. So this fight is going to play out primarily on the feet. Robert Whittaker's footwork, that jab from the hip, and the kicks is really going to stifle a guy like Kelvin Gastelum who fights linear like that. His attacks are very linear, but his boxing is very crisp, don't get me wrong, but Robert Whittaker is going to be moving around, and that kick, man, those kicks are powerful and they're unpredictable. He throws them like a freaking whip, and when they land, man, they land with some power. Kelvin Gastelum's going to have some real problems trying to trade with Robert Whittaker, man, because I just think that Robert Whittaker's going to enter in. He's going to land on Kelvin Gastelum first, and then when Kelvin Gastelum tries to hit him back, Robert's going to be out of there. And then as Kelvin Gastelum tries to hunt him down and look for the knockout, I believe that he's going to run into those high kicks from Robert Whittaker, and they're going to stagger Kelvin Gastelum. If it was just this easy to bet on Robert Whittaker, I would say Robert Whittaker puts on a masterclass. I believe that this is a performance that Robert Whittaker can shine in. I believe that this matchup would be made for him to just shine in if he didn't get caught, and when he gets caught, his chin doesn't hold up and he hits the ground. But that just has a lot to do with him just putting himself in a lot of bad positions striking-wise. When you look at the fight with Israel Adesanya, he was running into the punches and running into the counters, which honestly made Israel Adesanya's job a lot easier for him, because Robert Whittaker would be almost finicky looking in there, and he would panic and throw a lot of these big looping, wild, sloppy punches that just are unlike him, and then he would get countered for it and put away. If Kelvin Gastelum lands clean, Robert Whittaker is going to be on skates. But I believe that he'll be able to recover from it. I do see Whittaker getting hurt in this fight, but I also see Gastelum getting hurt with this fight with the high kick potentially, and maybe there'll be a little bit of blood, but I believe Robert Whittaker is going to pull this off, because I just don't think that anybody at the top is going to beat Robert Whittaker except the champ. That goes for Marvin Vettori, Kevin Holland, Paulo Costa, all of those guys. I believe Robert Whittaker beats all of them except for the champ, and we need to see that fight ran back. I understand the selling point of it is he KO'd him twice basically in one fight, but I don't think anybody is going to beat Robert Whittaker, and especially Kelvin Gastelum. But saying that with a little bit of confidence, because of Whittaker's chin is such a liability, but I believe that he'll be tough enough to take it this time. I believe he may get rocked or dropped, but he's going to get right back up and continue to dominate. So with my prediction, I'm going to go with Robert Whittaker, and I'm going to go with him by unanimous decision. Hey, so real quick, I wanted to go ahead and thank you guys so much for the support, man. A lot of you guys have been just leaving just nice comments, and it's just really been motivating me. Like I said, every like, every subscribe, every hate comment, everything motivates me, and it gives me purpose daily to give you guys the best MMA content on YouTube. But I just wanted to say that real quick. It's been your boy Trippy, and I'm out, man.